Hey guys, welcome to Crawl on Chain for some more Starbase shipbuilding. Today I'm starting a new project. I feel like the Pilgrim is complete, or at least I'm going to call it complete for now. I may work on it some more in the future, but for now I want to work on a new ship. I've had this project in mind for a while now. In fact, I had this in mind even before I started working on the Pilgrim. Because from the start, the Pilgrim was never supposed to become a fully functional ship. It was just supposed to be like a learning experience, just to help me learn the basics and then jump straight to the next ship, which is the one I'm about to start working on today. That being said, I'm glad I didn't jump straight to it because I know so much more now than I would have if I hadn't completed the Pilgrim, which means that this ship will be much better than it would have been. So here's the plan. I don't like the idea of making a ship which is only good at one thing. I like versatility, but I'm mostly a combat pilot at heart. The ship I'm about to start building will be designed to be excellent at combat. It will dish out some pretty scary damage, and it will be able to take a lot of punishment as well. But I also want to be able to use this ship to mine. Even if this means I have to keep mining with my pickaxe, I want to be able to use this ship to go out into the belt and bring some ores back home with it. So here's the specs that I'm going to be aiming for. A minimum of 30 cargo crates, a minimum top speed of 100 meters per second when cargo crates are full, a minimum of 4 guns but preferably 6, must have dedicated spots to install tripods on the top and the belly of the ship with erectable shields to protect the players while setting up their tripods, has to be built in a way that allows the player to walk comfortably inside the ship from the front to the back. Must have extra layers of corrodium armor to protect the ship's vitals, such as generators, propellant tanks, and batteries. Must be capable of long-range travel. Has to be equipped with basic crafting bench and weapon crafting bench. Must only cost resources which are fairly easy to find in early game. Now for some optional features, which means they may or may not be added: mining lasers, rangefinders, ISAN, passenger seats, and some leftover room for upgrades. My expectations is that this ship will cost close to 1 million in credits, if not more, and probably quite a bit of resources as well, but it should still be obtainable fairly easily by using a laborer with just a few basic upgrades on it. My goal is for this ship to make pirates think twice about engaging you and make them regret it if they choose to engage you. The ship will be good as an explorer because of its long-range travel capabilities, cargo capacity, and its ability to defend itself if ambushed. It will also be very good as a sector patrol ship or as an escort for convoys or even just single mining ships or holers. So with all that in mind, I do have my work cut out for me, so I better get started. Yeah, let's just get started. So I'm thinking right now I'm just going to start with building a box, and that box is going to be for generators only, and then I'll extend front and back from there. just trying to see the size of this thing compared to myself right now, because I don't want the ship to be any bigger than it has to be. But I want this ship to be big enough so that I can place every component that I need to place in it with a little bit of room to spare, and I want to be able to walk inside of it without too much issue. So right now I think it's a little bit too high. I don't think it needs to be that high. Yeah, I'd say this is not too bad. This is okay. Alright. Now I'm gonna start building generators. I want to build generators like just a fuel rod, or a fuel tank, sorry, or a fuel chamber with 3 generator units. And I'm thinking I'm gonna put 4 to start with, and then we'll add more if needed. And again, I want to try and save in space, so I would add like 1 here, 1 here, 1 up here, and 1 up here, and I want to be able to walk in here. So yeah, this is what I wanted. I wanted to be able to walk between them. That's good enough. Alright, now let's try and solidify this thing. Well, if this can fit in my ship, then I'm definitely gonna go with some large ones. Why not? They only cost basic resources. I don't want to add radiators just yet because I'm not 100% sure whether or not I'm going to add more layers to the outside, because I probably will, to be perfectly honest. Something I can do right now though is to start adding ducts to the whole thing. So yeah, let's start running ducts everywhere. Something I definitely want to do is I don't want to leave these tanks just bolted here. I'm gonna add more reinforce. I'm gonna reinforce with more beams here. So now I got power running all along the frame. So it's going to be so much easier to do piping and cables. Let's do cargo. I want to try something. So let's say I lock whatever, pipes, cables. I lock everything except for beams. Can I? Huh. This actually worked. I missed 2. Alright, so right now, because I locked everything except for beams, I can do this. Obviously, the ship is not going to remain as a box like that. But this is giving me like an idea how long the ship needs to be. That's still not a very big ship. If you look at the size of the box and the size of the ship, it's still not super big. Right. Something I will not do without. Crafting benches, and I want the crafting benches to be on the inside of the ship. Now, everything that you see right now might change as I progress. Nothing that you see right now is final. I think I should probably start thinking about hardpoints. I'm actually starting to think I might be better off if I don't go like 15 in a straight line and split this, take these and put them here on top and on at the bottom. That way I won't have to extend the front too much longer, any longer than this, to start building the cockpit, and I'll be able to add all the weapons in this area here, I think, which would be better. think my ship is it's not completely centered, so I think I'm gonna have to save it and then despawn it and reload it, because right now the ship is not perfectly centered. Because this one here is in the position I want, but when I place this one at 0.32 on the y-axis, the same as this one, it's not in the same spot. So 572, 436. So yeah, let's just bolt this for now. This one is exactly where I want it, so you will only be temporarily bolted. So I'm going to save this. Okay, so now it should be spawned exactly, yeah, okay, so I can see that these lines here. So now it's spawned exactly in the middle. So now this is 5, 239, and 858. Five, 239, 858. So there you go. I think we're perfect. Yep, perfect. Alright, this video is getting pretty damn long, so because of that, I think this is a good place to stop. I already have cargo crates positioned. I already have 4 generators in place, 2 propellant tanks, and 8 box thrusters. A lot of the frame or the structure is in place as well. Obviously, the structure is going to change. I'm going to keep adding beams to shape the whole thing as we go. But I feel like right now this is a good place to stop. Obviously, I was not going to build this in one episode, and I feel like I've already done a lot right now, so hopefully that's enough progress to make you guys want to keep following this series. You guys can always let me know what you think in the comments. All feedback is welcome. So you guys take care. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.